Welcome to today's Story Explainer. We are diving into something truly magical today. We're going to explore a wonderful tale called Toby the Dinosaur and the Magic of Sharing. I'll be your guide through this interactive fairy tale, so get those imaginations ready. We're about to meet a little T-Rex ready for a big, colorful adventure. So, hello friends! I've got a question for you right off the bat. Have you ever had a toy that you loved very, very much, like you just couldn't put it down? Go ahead and shout it out. Wow, those sound like some amazing toys. Well, our new friend Toby has a toy exactly like that, and today we're going to learn a super important secret about it. Chapter 1. Welcome to Rainbow Valley. Just imagine a place where the trees actually sparkle, the grass is the softest green you've ever felt, and the sky is always painted in these beautiful, magical sunset colors. This is where our story begins, and it's where our little dinosaur friend lives. Meet Toby. He's this little mint green Tyrannosaurus Rex with bright, curious eyes. And right there, tucked in his tiny claws, is his absolute favorite thing in the whole valley. It's his shiny golden race car named Rocket Racer. I mean, Toby is so proud of this car. He literally brings it everywhere he goes. He just loves how that golden paint sparkles in the sun. But wait, before we go any further, let's take a quick look around the beautiful Rainbow Valley. Can you spot the blue butterfly fluttering around? Point right at the screen if you see it. Yes, right there. Awesome job. You know, there's always so much magic to discover out here. All right, Chapter 2. Where did Rocket Racer go? Well, things in Rainbow Valley are about to take a bit of a surprising turn because, not everything stays perfect forever, and Toby is about to face a really big problem. But before that problem happens, you definitely need to meet Toby's awesome group of friends. First, there's Lily, a lovely lavender and pink triceratops who is just so patient and kind. Then we have Max, the sky blue stegosaurus. He's incredibly funny and always looking on the bright side. And finally, there's Coco, the orange and yellow pterodactyl, who is super brave and helpful. They're just a wonderful, colorful group of friends who really just want to play with Toby. But here's the thing. Toby completely refused to share. When Lily and Max asked so nicely to play with the shiny golden car, Toby just hugged it tight and yelled, "No, it's mine!" He wouldn't let anyone even touch Rocket Racer. But then, the very next morning, oh no, Rocket Racer disappeared. Toby woke up and his absolute favorite golden car was just gone. He was so surprised and honestly incredibly sad. Poor Toby is feeling really down right now. So while he catches his breath, let's look around his garden. I need your help. How many yellow flowers are growing right here? Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3. That's right, 3 bright yellow flowers. You guys are turning into amazing detectives. Which brings us to Chapter 3, The Adventure for Clues. Toby realizes he can't just sit around crying. He has to go on a grand adventure across the entire valley to find his lost toy. So he needs a plan, right? He maps out a big search path. Step 1, the Rainbow Forest. Step 2, the sparkling Crystal Lake. Step 3, way up the tall Star Hill. And finally, Step 4, the mysterious Rainbow Cave. And guess what? Even though Toby wouldn't share his toy yesterday, his sweet friends Lily, Max, and Coco all decide to join him. They see their friend is sad and they want to help. I mean, isn't that exactly what true friends do? So, where do you think Rocket Racer actually went? Did some cheeky monkey take it? Did it roll away on its own down a big hill? Go on, shout out your best guesses. Man, those are some incredibly creative ideas. Let's follow Toby and his friends and see if you're right. By working together, Toby and his friends find clue after clue on their grand journey. They spot these tiny little tire tracks near the Crystal Lake and then a little sparkle of gold near the Rainbow Forest. And as they search, Toby starts to realize something super important. Having friends to help, friends to talk to and explore with, well, it actually feels really, really nice, way nicer than being all alone. Chapter 4. Good friends work together. Okay, so our little team of dinosaurs has followed all the clues, and they are getting very, very close. The tension is totally building up. Are they actually gonna find the golden car? Suddenly, Coco, the pterodactyl who's flying way up high in the sky, spots Rocket Racer. But oh dear, it's stuck in the absolute highest branch of a giant tree. The wind must have blown it way up there during the night. It's super exciting that they finally found it, but there's a catch. Toby's arms are way too short to reach it all by himself, and he definitely can't jump that high. So, while Toby and his friends figure out a clever plan to get the car down, take a look up at the magical sky. Can you find 3 hidden stars peeking through the leaves? Take a really good look. Okay, this is the big moment. Toby has to trust his friends and work together. He realizes, for sure, that he absolutely cannot do this alone. So kind Max the Stegosaurus bends down, and Lily the Triceratops carefully steps on his back. Then, brave Coco the Pterodactyl flies up to help guide them. Toby just watches in amazement as his friends work as this perfect team to gently nudge the golden car free. And that brings us to Chapter 5, the magic of sharing together. You guys, this is my absolute favorite part of the story. Let's see what happens next. They did it. The golden car is safe and sound. But honestly, the best part is what Toby does next. He turns to Lily, Max, and Coco, and he says, "I am so sorry I wouldn't share before. Thank you so much for helping me." And as this beautiful sunset paints the sky over Rainbow Valley, Toby doesn't just hold the car all by himself. Nope. Rocket Racer becomes everyone's favorite toy. They take turns, they laugh, and Toby finally learns that playing together is way, way more fun than playing alone. So, which friend do you think helped Toby the most? Was it Coco, who found it from the sky, Max, who gave a super strong boost, or Lily, who carefully reached way up high? Tell me what you think. Honestly, I think they were all absolutely amazing, and they needed every single one of them working together to pull it off. And there's this brilliant quote from the wise old owl, Professor Ollie, that just perfectly summarizes the whole story. Read it with me. "Sharing makes friendship stronger." It's such a simple but truly profound truth. Having lots of friends to laugh and play with is so much more valuable than having a bunch of toys that you just keep all to yourself. Now, for the parents and caregivers watching along with us, this story builds some really incredible character values. We're talking about sharing, empathy, friendship, cooperation, caring, and gratitude. These are such absolutely foundational pillars for young, growing minds. Bringing them to life through Toby's colorful adventure makes learning these concepts highly effective and, honestly, incredibly fun for the little ones. All right. Let's leave off with one final, very important question for you guys at home. What will you do if your friend ever needs help? Will you be like Toby's friends and jump right in to save the day? I bet you will. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical adventure through Rainbow Valley, for being such great detectives, and for learning about the magic of sharing. keep being great friends, and I will see you in our next Story Explainer.